we're kind of lying on our back on the mat. If you have a belt or a towel or a strap, have that handy. We'll lie down. We'll do a few hamstring stretches and adductor stretches. So place the belt around the ball mound of the right foot. Or you can take a towel there, or you can always hold on behind your thigh once you lift your leg. Bring your legs together on the ground at first with the ball mound of the right foot in the belt if you have one, or the towel. Spread your toes to firm your legs so they're steady, and hug the legs to the midline. Feel your inner thighs turn so you're steady on the inner thighs as well. And roll the fronts of your thighs in to press the backs of your legs more towards the earth, widen your sitting bones, and create a lumbar curve. So there's air and light under the small of your back. Maintaining that, inhale and lift the right leg. Keep the left leg steady with remembrance and recognition. So it keeps hugging in and rolling in. Inhale, draw from the outer edges of your feet stronger with spread toes. Exhale, press out from the pelvis through the big toe ball mounds a little more on both feet. Keep your toes spread. That'll keep the legs engaged and stronger. Keep your lumbar curve. Lengthen your sides so your shoulders move towards your ears and pin them back, which is down towards the ground. Slide your hands in the belt of the towel to bring your elbows to the ground, or if you don't have a towel or belt, you can bring your hands behind your thigh. One more deep breath here, and then hold the belt into your right hand. Turn the right toes a little to the right. Take your left arm out to the side. Exhale, take the right leg to the right while staying steady with remembrance and recognition in your left leg, and keeping the pelvis evenly placed on the earth to the best of your ability. And express the pose from your pelvis long through the bones of the legs, and in particular, the big toe ball mounds and inner heels of both feet. And on your next inhalation, bring the leg back up to the front. And see if you can let go of the belt any amount. And keep steadiness in the low back so it doesn't overarch. Keep tone to the low belly so you don't overarch the low back. Slowly lower your leg to the earth, either using the belt a little or not, if you can keep the stability and steadiness around the low back. And pause to rest and relax your legs. Feel the difference between your two sides. Second side, place the belt round the ball mound of the left foot. Spread your toes to firm your legs and hug the midline with your legs to feel greater steadiness and stability in recognition and remembrance of the greater truth of who you are and who everything and everyone truly is. Keeping that strength, roll the fronts of your thighs in, press the backs of your thighs towards the earth, and create a lumbar curve. Keeping that, slowly inhale the left leg up. Keep steady in the legs. Keep your toes spread. Keep both legs steady, especially keep attention to the right one. Lengthen your sides. Draw the heads of your arm bones back. Inhale and draw from the outer edges of the feet a little more strongly. Exhale to express the pose with your intention longer through the bones of your legs, and in particular out through the big toe ball mounds and inner heels of both feet. One more deep breath. Exhale, take the belt into your left hand, take the right arm out to the side. Inhale, turn your foot to the left a little. Exhale, take the left leg to the left. Try to stay more steady in the pelvis. You can use your left elbow on the ground to help keep some stability. And inhale, draw from the outer edges of the feet stronger. Exhale, express the pose with your intention from the pelvis longer through the bones of your legs, and in particular, the inner edges of your feet, the big toe ball mounds and inner heels, along through your spine. On your next inhalation, bring the leg back up to the front and get lighter on the belt with your hands, or maybe even release the belt. Keep your lumbar curve and keep tone and strength around your waistline, especially the abdominal region, to protect the low back, to maintain the lumbar curve with steadiness in remembrance and recognition. Once your leg comes to the ground, you can relax your legs and windshield wiper your feet a little. Enjoy the effect of Uttita Hasta Padangustasana. No, that's not, this is supta padangustasana, the supine big toe pose. Eventually we might do it holding the big toe. Enjoy your breath. And bend your knees. Bring your feet flat on the ground with bent knees, with the feet your mat width. Spread your toes, receive a full breath. Exhale both knees to your left for a simple twist. Consider as an option taking your left foot on top of your right thigh to gently invite your right knee towards the earth, and invite your right head of arm bone, shoulder towards the earth as well. Release the top foot if it's on the thigh, and inhale, bring your knees up. Keep your toes spread so there's stability and steadiness in your legs. Exhale, the knees to your right. And as an option, consider taking the right foot on top of the left thigh or knee, and invite the left knee towards the earth whilst inviting your left shoulder more towards the earth, and think long from the left knee to your left shoulder. And enjoy your breath. Enjoy and savor the vibration you created through your steady intention. Sometimes we forget our intention, but we can always return to it again. It's not as though you failed. Just pulsation that happens, concealment and revelation that happens. We forget and then we remember. But when we are aware that we've forgotten, we can always choose to remember again. And through that practice, we become more steady and more stable in our recognition and remembrance. Release the top foot, inhale your knees up, and bring your hands on your kneecaps, straighten your arms, and root straight down from your knees to your sitting bones, and allow the low back to arch away from the earth as it probably naturally will. If it doesn't naturally do that, widen the sit bones and try to get the low back off the ground a little so that you have a good lumbar curve. It's like sitting in a chair with really good posture. This is bringing us back into symmetry in order to prepare for Shavasana. One more deep breath here. Exhale to release your legs. Invite them to be long on your mat, for them to roll out to the sides in the natural way, and turn your palms face up. Remove any props that you're inadvertently touching. The corpse pose is the pose of dying to doing. So we die to doing, to simply be. Maybe you can just simply release into that pure, greater truth of who we are and what everything and everyone truly is. Release your feet into that recognition and remembrance. Release your legs and your hips. Release around your pelvis and your low back, your low belly, the middle of your back, your chest, rib cage, and upper back. Release through your shoulders and arms, your hands and fingers. Release around your neck. Release the muscles of your face around your eyes and mouth. Release the weight of your head. Die to doing. Release into the greater truth of who you are, of who everyone is, of what everything is. Release. Enjoy the breath moving you from inside. And gently begin to move your fingers and toes. And little by little, expand the movement into your feet and hands, your arms and legs. And begin to move and stretch freely. Receive a full breath and lengthen as you exhale from the pelvis through the bones of your legs, along through your spine, out through your fingers. One more deep breath, full stretch. And on an exhalation, please bend your knees and roll to your right. Padangustasana. Use your right arm as a pillow for your head and neck, and pause for a breath or two. Keep your head low and your legs relaxed. Turn your heart more towards the earth and use your hands and arms to gradually come up to seated again. Thank you very much for joining me in the garden today.